finally, Kumiko gets her own anime. Aren't you guys excited? I sure am. Hey guys, so today we will be reviewing the anime Kumo Desu Nanika or So I'm a Spider So What. And I will be telling you guys should you watch the anime, as I have read both the light novels and the manga for this series. So let's start the review, shall we? First, let's start with a little bit of story to make you guys familiar with the series. As you guys already know, it's a isekai anime with a female protagonist. So the story follows Kumiko. She gets transported to another world while she was in her Japanese literature class because of an explosion that happens due to a fight between hero and demon lord. Every student in their class, including their teachers, gets suddenly transported to another world, while everyone else reincarnate in that world with a fulfilling life, some even turning into royalty. Our protagonist, she turns into a spider, but she calms herself down and accepts her reality. From here, Kumo's journey to become a literal god starts.
バカばごめん、手が滑っちゃってさ。済ましちゃってマジムカつくんだけど。
Kumiko was a shut-in in her previous life. She used to play games in her room by herself. So now, after coming to another world, she is having problems with socializing to other people. And this part right there makes this series amazing, because we get to experience every situation through Kumiko's monologue. If you watch closely, you will see this series is pretty dark, but because of Kumiko's monologues, she turns every situation into a fun one.
お腹空いててもこいつもまずいけど、まずはスタミナ回復。私は食らうのだ、生きるために。
I think the anime is going a little too fast while skipping a lot from the light novel, which has so much significance. Tells us a lot about Kumiko's personality and character. The anime is a good starting point for the peoples who are newcomers to the series and just want to know what the series is all about. But to people who really wants to experience Kumiko's journey like the way it really meant to, then you guys should have to read the light novel.
我思うゆえに我ありってことでやってこ。そっか、本当に異世界転生っぽくなってきたじゃない。取得もちろんイエスで。
I have to say this, the voice actress for Kumiko, Aoi, really makes her character stand out. He has done a really great job with Kumiko's voice. Animation for the anime is a little odd, but most of us can look past this, right? Music and sound in the animes are great too, but not amazing. But I will take whatever I can get for Kumiko. Most of the people are comparing this anime to that time I got reincarnated as a slime. But let me tell you guys, this anime is way different and one of its own kind. As Rimuru is way social and cares about everyone. But Kumiko is an anti-social and doesn't care about anyone until they are connected to her directly or meddle with her. Rimuru is making his own country by making many alliances, while Kumiko never does anything like that. Hell, she doesn't even talk to anyone until she has some very important topic to discuss. It's a very rare moment when you see Kumiko talking.
レベルが高いな。あのレベル8のやつなんか近々進化できるかも。まあそんな未来は訪れないけどね。
Kumiko is a character which makes you admire her, as she doesn't back down from a challenge, and whenever someone or something terrorizes her or makes her feel inferior, she always makes a point to come back for them after becoming more powerful than she was before. The best part about this series, which makes you keep reading and watching, is Kumiko and her monologue. Because every time you read her monologue, you will laugh, no matter what situation she is, and that makes it unique in its own way. And another best part about this series is that we have a female protagonist, as we don't get as many female protagonists in anime as male protagonists. If you guys are watching this anime and are curious about Kumiko, I will recommend you guys to read the light novel, as it is way better than the anime, and by no means the anime is bad. It's just that the light novel has way much detail and you get to read a lot of Kumiko's monologue, which is the best part of this series.
なんじゃこりゃ。
The anime is good if you are trying to get into the feel of the series. In conclusion, I will say just this: if you are curious about Kumiko and the world she inhabits, then you just have to read the light novel. No, manga will not do, because the manga skips a lot of side stories which are important in later on arcs. And if you are new to the series, watch the anime, as it will make you familiar with the series. And after finishing the anime, you feel like you are curious about the series, try giving a shot to the light novel. And believe me, after reading the first volume, you will be hooked on the series. I gave Kumo Desuga Nanika a 8 out of 10, and as a fan, I will recommend you to go and watch this anime. And also, if you can, try reading the light novel too. And that concludes my review for Kumo Desuga Nanika. I think it's a pretty decent anime adaptation of the light novel, so I will recommend you guys to watch this. And with that, if you enjoyed my review, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I will be uploading more anime reviews just like this. And you can also follow me on Instagram, there I upload every anime and manga news. So if you want to keep on updated on everything anime, then follow me there, the link is in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.
ゲロ魔法。うん、知ってた。